Hey guys, it's Princess. Welcome back to the video. I decided that I decided to give you like a quick life update about what's been going on with me and my family. And then I also have a little treat for you guys. I went to as you can see, I went to Five Below today, and this is a new one opened up by our friend Lisa's house, and I spent like $26.71, I think, and we'll go over that in a little bit. And I'll also like talk and but first we're going to everybody before we drink. I just got like my iced latte from Dunkin'. It's brown sugar with almond milk. And to me stay in life, I basically just made a little like I just wrote my diary right on the page of not my little pony book I got from Five Below, not Five Below, in Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to go off of that, and I'm just gonna set it like right next to me and talk about that. So first off, last weekend I was sick. The reason why was it all like started. I'll get through why. I was like started Saturday, like I went to Walmart and I walked around and I was getting stuff. And if you guys ever like want to see what I buy, I will occasionally I'll try to post more at on my Discord server. So in the playroom, so be sure to be on the over there. I don't like talk about it here. Anyway, so that Walmart, I'm buying. The only thing I bought there besides crayons was foundation. I got various foundations. Anyhow, one of them was a good one because it had sunscreen in it. That that CoverGirl on Olay one had sunscreen in it. So that's Anyhow, so I got home and then I wasn't feeling good. I just sat down at the table. I was like, I sat down at my table. I was like, I'm not feeling good. So, talked to, and so I was like, I don't feel good, and I decided to I decided, better eat something, otherwise I need to eat something. And so like, I think I did go to earlier, and he got some. I think I did go to earlier, and he got like my staples, dinosaur nuggets, chicken salad at the Chicken Salad Deli. So he went to the grocery store and got to the Kroger and got me some of that. Anywho, then we went and oh my goodness, and we went, so then got home and got feeling good, so I ate some chicken salad, and Dan wanted to go to Popeyes, and so me and Dad, because my little brother Dan had been having some mental health issues, and his friend Dick, he's not doing so well, so he can't drive, so the doctor doesn't want him to drive, and it's just water. Whoops. And so the doctor wanted him, so me and Dad took him, and we we did that, and then I came home, and I was talking to Dad, I don't feel good, I always check out, blah blah blah. But like that before, and it's very hard. The next day was Sunday. I woke up, my tummy was hurting, like a lot of time I was having a lot of gas, and I just wasn't feeling good. I just wasn't having it, wasn't feeling good. So therefore, I was feeling good. So what did I do? I didn't get a coffee or anything. I didn't get a Sprite. I didn't go back to that, but I said that I want to eat calories, not just empty calorie bad shakes. So we went to Smoothie King, and I got a 40-ounce smoothie with it's oat milk, strawberry, banana, strawberry, banana, and then peanut butter and vanilla. It was really good. And then we had Chinese. I got some chicken lately that I probably shouldn't have. When I got back to my other I could say that I just want to dock myself, but I was, at the other house I was staying sometimes the weekend, my county house, and then the house I live in with Dee and my kid's house, and well, I had two, we pay rent, but and then I we went and went and so we did that. So and took a drive, guys, like that. I got it's really got Chinese. I got some one chicken, and I dropped soup with those like wonton square thingies. It was really good, and it was awesome. And then we got then we have just like a local place here down called the Creamy Whip, and I just got, they had dairy-free blue ice cream, which is really good. So I got a large cone of that, just nothing else on it, just a large cake cone of that, and then I was sick until about Tuesday. So last Tuesday, and so. And then, and so, I was sick, I was burping a lot, farting, had a lot of gas built up inside of me, gave me something tea, it was bad. And so, anywho, so instead of my physical health, my mental health, so this past Friday, we had a, doctor's visit with my med doctor, and lately, because, my situation, my health issues with my, maybe wearing diapers and, wearing, we got, pollen because I put myself and all that, a lot, it caused me, not to be able to, and, a lot of it caused me not to be able to, got me to go to day programs. I'm stuck in the house, 4 out of 5 days, sometimes 6 out of 5, 6 out of 7 days, 6 out of 5 days, because I should go shopping, do shopping. Anywho, so, friends. So we went there, and, they decided to, and they, and we talked, and, it was my original Dr. Aurora Rivendale. She, she was busy, she was double booked or something, and so she couldn't see it. But her assistant Amy, who was just as good, came and talked and kept things Anywho, so hang on, I gotta sneeze. Goodness. And so, goodness. Oh, fuck. Sorry. So, we, yeah, so she suggested I go see a female therapist. I was going to, as I kind of began therapy, was to go to a male therapist. His name is TJ, and I should be on the waiting list for that, and be I should have to be able to, be up on the list, leave her magic wand, as she called it. And so that's basically, what has been happening. Also, yeah, I am kind of angry and depressed, and, and I'm still not, I'm still not, happy. Excuse me, my gosh. I'm full of gas today. Anywho, so, that's kind of, how my, life had been going, and just, anywho, so, anyhow, that's kind of, where I'm at, and, I don't know, and, this is, so I'm hoping that maybe, Also, they want to switch topics. Anyhow, my own life, been going pretty good. Charlie been pretty good, and so have mine. Me and Jay, aka Gogan, and Cass, or Caspian, aka Caspian, aka Galactic, Riffy, aka Galactic. Also, and so the other day I got a message on Friday. I got like a message from this one dude named Ben, and he is 38, and like he has to thing. Okay, here's the thing. It's like I haven't had like sex with a girl in like 20 years, and so he is like very sexual, very yeah, he's very sexual, he is gross. He's like said some really messed up things to me. He said to like, and like he said, I have said to him please respect my boundaries. I don't like talking about sex all the time. Can you please respect my boundaries? And he's like, no. And it's like, if you don't stop, I will have to block you and cuss. I use any kind of, I'll call it slang. I just was like very straightforward and very like to the point, because he like said bust a fat nut on your ass, and like and he said and I'll see you show coming to the leaf. So anywho, I was I basically was like, no, I don't like that. So he basically, so that I was like, hey, how are you? I was like, good, just FYI, like, I have a fiance, like, she's not gonna like it. And she has a fiance that you'll have to charge if you continue to go sexual. So you know what the motherfucker did? He blocked me because he had no spot, because he has a fucking spine. He didn't have a spine. So like I showed it to Cass and Charlie, and I was like, look, boys, like, because like, yeah, those hyperbeaters don't have a spine. Anywho, and then so my anywho, and I also did that. That was like one bad kid. That's like one bad kid. On the opposite end, a good side, I have this like one boy, and even though I've known for a couple years now, I met him when I used to date Matt, like, and as of the other day, as of like, I think, I don't know, like yesterday or Friday, one of those 2 days, he like, I asked him about like whatever, and I was like, so did you break up with Matt? Because he was with Matt for a long time, and like, yeah, I did, and so I was like, no, Matt's talking about me. It's even more funny than Matt's talking about me. Makes a video on me, like, that narcissistic pedophile that cannot get me out of his head. Like, he is so pissed off that he doesn't fucking own me, and like have me like I feel like I used to. Like, absolutely not. Anywho, so that is just fucking hilarious in my opinion. But anywho, he decided to make me his we decided to start being together, to start talking, and like learn how to like how to. He decided to be my dom, and and so they dom, and so like that's kind of how it is right now. I ended back to like all my things, like I'm still keep me healthy, of course, and and I just like, other couple I've been talking for a while named Amanda and Jeremy. That's good, and so everything is perfect in my eyes, and like I am so glad that like that's going well. Anywho, so go with like on Thursday, go with my group, Queen City Inquiry, like and we do some fun things, like this past week we went to Mad Pottery, we painted pottery. I made like a unicorn piggy bank to house, my money started to keep carrying like large amounts of cash on me to take like what I need and stuff, to help me with budgeting. So I made that, and then I get it this week, and I'm really hoping that we do, because just to kind of help me like budget. And Dory Dad paid me, and Dory Dad paid me tomorrow. So I went like, it always I went like under over $6 my budget, so I try below, which is anyway, I'll be back anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Anywho, so, coffee. Not coffee and water. This is coffee. And so, God, I love coffee. I love latte the ball. So that's kind of, how it's been, and so, like, it's going good right now, and, one more thing, like, there's, like, one guy, and, I'm gonna be on my soapbox a little bit about, guys and stuff. There's this one guy that when, there's this, like, one guy that I talk to, I, forget how I met him. It doesn't fucking matter, I forget, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I forget how I met him. And he lives around here. He lives, like, right in the area. Like, he goes to the, Walmart that I go to with Mom. This kid, this kid was not, like, good. He, like, we kept talking, and it's like, and he, like, what I felt like he, started love bombing me. He's like, I'll buy you stuff if I'm at work. I'll, like, do this. I'm like, but I don't need you to buy me shit. Like, I can buy my own shit. Like, I get money. I don't, I'm not poor and desperate and, like, willing to give up the cookie for, like, I would love being played by a guy, and if it was the right guy, we connected, and he, had to do the right stuff, and he decided it didn't work out, because, again, I'm what is called being open. Now, I know I talked about being poly open before, but it's because, I can't do groups, because, like, joining certain poly, because I had bad times with that, like, last summer with, like, Sophie's poly group, and then, Skittles, and then Matt. Like, I got burned, like, 3 times too many, and so, I'm gonna tell you about that later, I don't know. And so, I feel like that, I feel like it's just not something that I really don't want to do. Anyway, and I'm like, I'm hoping that, thankfully he works, like, during the morning, afternoon shift, so if I go there, I won't fucking see him, because Mom wants to go at night, because that's the best time to go shopping, because it's not so busy. And so, excuse me. So, that's kind of how it, like, would go. Maybe that's kind of, how, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to run into him and, like, risk him bothering me while I'm trying to shop, and just, be in peace. Like, I have to, like, you think I'm falling, but I don't have to be, like, tell Mom later, big, yo, just, like, so, thank God for that. Anywho, so that's kind of, I didn't like say any back to my group. So, in my group, we've been talking about, like, we've been, like, last week, like I was saying, we painted pottery, and, we also, we did pottery, so, and then, like, before that, we went to this grocery store called Jungle, just, like, this international market, had all kinds of stuff. I got a new eagle, and, an eagle plush, and, here, I'll go grab that, and I'll show you. Anyway, so, this is the eagle I got, last week. Her name's Emily. She was expensive, like $23.50, almost $23.50. Almost $23.50 for her. Like, she's expensive. My goodness gracious, but she's really soft, and I love her. She's cute, so she's a big splurge. This is the softest part of her body, the tail. She she's like really soft, and like love her, so we did. And so yeah, I've been going, and we went to like swimming, and went to Dollar Tree, and yeah, everything was going Gucci. So yeah, kind of, and then like yesterday, I went out with Dee, my caregiver, and we did a group. We did a games group, and like we got grocery. We got like stuff to cook out at Aldi's, and then let's cook out at Aldi, and then we went and sat at the park and we played, you know, cornhole. We also like played bubbles. We also played with we also like made jewel. We also like did some bracelet making. Like this is the bracelet I made. I did regular pink one, but I decided to make another one. Like it says princess on, like it, as you can tell, it says like princess on it, and it's very pink because pink's my favorite color. And then I just made one. And then like he had like these scratch art things. He got it D had these scratch art things that he got at the store for a buck at like on you know, like I like to like scratch maybe a picture. And I did like 3 or 4 of them, and it was like really fun. Yeah, kind of been doing. Anywho, so okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like my little brother Dan has disability. He's schizophrenic. He's ADHD. He's, you know, he got like this, and like he got like this girl pregnant, and like, you know, and so basically going to Demetria pregnant, and so basically she, you know, had to baby trapped him because she wanted the baby. Anywho, so like because this girl is insane and says and does a lot of fucked up shit. I mean, like, she, you know, threatens everybody. She, like, abuses verbally, and then the abuses Dan. Did a lot of fucked up shit that Dan doesn't deserve. And, like, before my belief, like, I've been in an abusive relationship for, like, 2.5 years. I was with Matt on and off for 2.5 years. So, like, thankfully, he fucking lived all the way in fucking Texas. But I know exactly kind of what it's like. But at the end of the day, I wasn't acting to myself, and it was kind of going to get to be my fault because I kept staying with Matt, and I didn't, you know, finally, and then put my foot down until I finally my foot down and said, you know, no, we're done. We're not doing this shit anymore. I'm out. I didn't, you know, do that right away. So, yeah, and like mom dealing with that, and it's like they basically hired like, so basically mom and daddy both hired attorneys, and just, yeah, like just ridiculous. It's like horrible, and like it's just not good, and like, you know, just not like anything. And then it's not like anything that is really, you know, good and like really, you know, helpful. And so like basically just, you know, she and she threatened mom. She has no manners. She like fucking called Dan a rapist and all this shit. So they've been going through that, and now I hear about it, and it's just like, it's really fucked up, you know. Anywho, so like, it's kind of, you know, they've been going through, and it's like, I feel for them. I can tell you about it, but I feel for them. It's like, you know, listen, it's like dad thinking about my online drama. So, you know, anywho, I guess anywho, enough of that. I do now time for something fun, because you guys are all thinking, now it's time for something fun. I'm gonna show you like what I got at Five Below. You see, I got a big bag of stuff. Only like under, you know, $27. So, anywho, let's get into what I got. So, I'm gonna set it down here for right now so it's easy to pull out of. So, first off, I've gotten this before. It's like this My Little Pony, like snuggle, like sewing stuff, plus kind of like a Build-A-Bear. Where, like, it's like stuffed, it's just like plush, and like you fill it with stuffing. As you can tell, like you fill her with stuffing, and then you sew her up. And then you like, at the end. So I got that. And then, I saw this online a while, like forever ago. It was like a thing to like, forever ago is a thing to like, you know, the thing that they had, it was funny, Teddy's SpongeBob with the $6. And so this is like name brands for like $6. I got like this SpongeBob like Trouble Game. And like, it's not bad. I relatively like it. And then I got for my Minecraft piece for $6. I got this Minecraft like Ladybird, because Ladybird's a good brand. It has 100 pieces. It's 2XL inside it, and it's like for $6+. So I figured it might be good. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna work with that today. And then apparently I got these hair clips. Apparently, whoops. They say like silicone material and they're headrest friendly, so I might open them up and like try them today and like fix this hair. It's getting kind of messy, and you know, like just in like this mint green and pink color. And then lastly, I got, of course, some coloring books. I got 2 Minnie Mouse ones, because again, when I got like 2 Minnie Mouse ones because I go through them, and then that way when I finish Friendly, I can just grab the other one and get. I didn't feel like I get freshman. And what I do is I always took X amount of money. I took like $20 at the store. Me said, how much I'm spending? That's it. Anywho, and so yeah. Anywho, and then I also got this really cool Jurassic World one. I like calling dinosaurs because they don't know what color nobody knows what color they are, so you can color whatever you want. And of course, I got a SpongeBob one. Anywho, that's my haul. And then I showed them, and then of course, you know, I showed them my coffee. Like, this is just like one of my favorite vanilla flavors. I cut a brown sugar latte with 10 brown sugar, 10 liquid sugar, and almond milk. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'm now gonna go and like organize this shit and, you know, look in my backpack and put, you know, comics in there and take some out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys. Put this out.